This is the video for Unit 7, Day 6, Dividing Fractions by Fractions. This is the third and final video that you're going to watch for today. I know you're probably very tired of hearing my voice, but it's the last one. Okay, so now we're actually moving into our Unit 7 material after doing our interim test review. Today's lesson is a continuation of what we did yesterday. Let's look at our situation here. Osvaldo is cutting a piece of wood, and that is 3/4 or 3/4 meter long into pieces that are each 1/8 of a meter long. How many pieces can he cut? Before we draw our diagram, I want you to put a little star in the corner here so that you can remember. Whenever we're dividing a fraction by another fraction and we're drawing a diagram, it's a lot easier if you turn the fractions so that they have a common denominator. So I'll put that note right here so I can remember to do that. And my two fractions are 3/4 into pieces that are each 1/8. So between fourths and eighths, my common denominator is 8, because 8 divided by 8 is 1, and then I can divide 8 by 4, which is 2. So 3/4, right here, I know I want eighths. So 4 times 2 gives me 8, so I have to multiply times 2 on the top. And 3 times 2 is 6. 6/8. So my piece of wood is 6/8 long. Let's draw that out. It's my piece of wood, and we'll split it into 8 pieces. It's fourths. Split each of those in half. There's eighths. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Here is 6/8. That's how long the piece of wood is. And he's cutting it into pieces that are each 1/8 long. And since we split this whole piece of wood already into eighths, here's 1/8, 2/8, 3/8, right, 4, 5, 6, all eighths. So there's 6 sections each that are 1/8 long. And my division statement then is, if I have a piece of wood that is 3/4 meters long, and I divide it into sections that are each 1/8 meters long, there are a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 total pieces. And so for my answer in words, I can say 3/4 meters makes 6 sections that are 1/8 meter. So 3/4 meters makes 6 sections that are 1/8 meter. All right. So that's our example. For number one, I'll give you a hint to get you started, and then you're going to finish it on your own. Let's read the situation. Jennifer is baking cookies and has a 1.5 pound bag of flour. I forgot to put units, actually. It's supposed to be 1.5 pounds bag of flour. Each batch of cookies requires 1/4 of a pound of flour. How many batches can she make? And remember, we want a common denominator to make it a little bit easier for us. And I'm starting with 1.5 pounds. And I'm dividing it into sections that are each 1/4 of a pound. So 4 is my common denominator. So 1 1/2 is the same thing as 1 2/4. And to make this even easier, I'm also going to turn my mixed number into an improper fraction. So let's make a note on the side here so I can also remember that if we turn mixed numbers into improper fractions, it's also going to make our job even easier. So turning 1 2/4 into an improper fraction, I multiply the denominator times the whole number, 4 times 1, plus the numerator, 2. So 4 times 1 plus 2 is 6/4. And then I can draw my diagram and draw out 6/4 over here. And then you can split those 6/4, count how many 1/4 sections you can get, and that will give you the information that you need to finish this question. Once you finish this question, then your directions are to finish pages 4 and 5. Oops, there. Finish pages 4 and 5. All right, good luck.